What is up, everybody? It is Killer Shrew Fan here, and have I got an exciting discussion video for you today. Mattel has just officially unveiled their Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom toy line, and that is just so incredibly exciting. We have been waiting with bated breath all these months. I think it was back in like November or something, pictures started leaking and then they were quickly taken down, banished, poof, ba-boom, gone. So we just had those little glimpses, those little tiny peeks behind the curtains, and that was all. But now the trailers are out, it's February, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom is just a few short months away, and Mattel has finally unveiled what they have up their sleeve for the toy line, and it is just so exciting. I cannot wait to discuss it. Now, if you're not new to my channel, then you know I do have a large collection of Old World Kenner Jurassic Park Lost World toys. And you know, I wasn't born back when these toys first came out, but for a lot of people, these toys shaped their childhood. These toys are part of the reason they love dinosaurs. These toys mean so much more than just toys to some people, and I can understand why that is looking at my collection now. They are just incredible. They are so fun. I can see kids enjoying these. I can see collectors enjoying these. And yeah, the old days of Kenner are just distant memories at this point, but they are incredibly fond memories. And then Jurassic Park 3 rolled around and Hasbro started producing Jurassic Park toys. Now, that was the area that I was born in. I grew up with the Jurassic Park 3 React Attack dinosaurs. I know, poor me. But then Jurassic Park toys were pretty much gone. I mean, they'd have some Toys R Us exclusives released throughout the years, but those were short-lived. And then comes Jurassic World. Nearly over a decade later, you know, we're getting another Jurassic movie. And for a lot of people, part of the hype that came with that was being able to see the toys on the shelves again. And then Hasbro just absolutely wet the bed with it. They were cheap, they didn't look good. They were poorly painted, poorly manufactured pieces of plastic, giant McDonald's toys pretty much. I mean, I didn't mind them because I had grown up with Hasbro dinosaur toys, but I can see why a lot of people were upset with them. I think they had fun gimmicks, but their overall paint and finish and manufacturing quality was just too low to be considered great. Fast forward to the present now, and Mattel has just unveiled what they have for us. So let's take a look, shall we? So we're gonna start off with sort of the more underwhelming things. I mean, they're pretty cool, but it looks like we have got mini grab bags back there, featuring Stegosauruses, Ankylosaurus, Tyrannosaurus, and we do see an Indoraptor in there. It is blurred out just to keep spoilers down, but it looks like they're gonna have a mini for that. Actually, are these might be some of those electronic figures. I'm not entirely sure. The website said that these were part of a grab bag, but it looks like they have articulation for gimmicks, so perhaps these are part of a smaller Growler line, similar to like the Bashers and Biters that we got from Hasbro back for Jurassic World. I'm not sure about that one, but looking at these sculptures, for the most part, they look pretty decent. I mean, yeah, you've got some bigger feet than need be on the bipedal dinosaurs, but I get that. They have to make them stand, otherwise we're going to have a bunch of balance, you know. But other than that, like sculpturally speaking, I think they definitely capture the tone of Jurassic Park. The sculptures very well represent the species that we see in the films. So moving on from that, yeah, more grab bags, more. These can't be grab bags. They've got the articulation in the neck there and the arms. These have to be sort of a mini line of dinosaur toys. That's what I'm going with. That's what my instinct says. If anyone knows any better, correct me down in the comment section below. Looks like we got an Ankylosaurus, a Triceratops, Baryonyx, Stygimoloch, Parasaurolophus, 2 Velociraptors, a T-Rex, a Stegosaurus, a Dilophosaurus, and an Apatosaurus. You know what's got me kind of wondering here? Why are there 2 Velociraptors? Are there gonna be 2 in the film? I mean, it's no doubt, it's no question anymore. Like, all of the Velociraptors died. I know a lot of people were questioning whether Echo survived, because yes, it was Echo. Trust me on this. It was Echo that got chomped by the Indominus and tossed away, and everyone's saying, well, maybe she's alive. I don't think so. But now that they're showing us 2 different Velociraptor toys, maybe they just wanted a variety, maybe they just didn't want to do blue for everything, or maybe they've got some Velociraptor surprise up their sleeve. We'll just have to wait and see with that one. Next up, something that I think is going to have a lot of people excited, we have got miniature action figures. Now, I do not collect the person toys, like Alan Grant, Ian Malcolm. I don't collect those, but I do know why a lot of people enjoyed them as kids. It was fun to have a person for the dinosaurs to eat. But looking at these, they look almost identical to what we got back with The Lost World when they were releasing characters with a sort of accessory and then a miniature dinosaur to go along with them. I'm not sure what all the characters here are. We've got Claire and Owen, Claire with a Stegosaurus and Owen with a baby blue, rather fitting. Then we've got that veterinarian with a Triceratops and a med kit. And then the rest just all look like a bunch of military guys. I'm not entirely sure, but it looks like these guys come with Ankylosaurus, Triceratops, Mini Blue, and a Mini Dimorphodon even. So, yeah, I think that's pretty exciting. And they do, looking at them, have a lot of articulation in the knees, the elbows. It looks like the head rotates. I'm not sure. Maybe the midsection bends. Yeah, I can't tell. I can't tell from these pictures. So, but hey, the arms can move and the legs can move and the head rotates. So that's pretty exciting to me. All right, now we're getting to more of the good stuff here. We have got a toy that looks rather familiar, and I'm sure a lot of you know what I'm talking about. We've got a sort of Rexy operation table here, and it looks almost identical to the Lost World Medical Center Allosaurus, because you've got all of the removable dino damage wounds, you've got the inner organs working, and all of these extra pieces. And I read an article on this, and it says these pieces are actually interactive. Like, you can pull on the musculature and see it flex, you can trigger the heart to beat, you can make the mouth open, all that stuff. And this reminds me of a book I had as a kid where it would explain all the inner workings of a T-Rex, and that's pretty cool to me. I think this retails for somewhere around $40 or $50. I'm not sure I'm going to pick it up for that amount, and I certainly don't hope that this is some hint as to what to expect in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I do not want a Rexy autopsy, but I think maybe it's just for educational purposes because, you know, dinosaurs are cool and all, but they also want to make the kids learn about them. So good on Mattel for trying to make these toys a little educational as well as fun. And now we get to even more exciting stuff. We do have a line of growlers. I think they're called Roarosauruses, and my goodness, these look awesome. I am so excited. We have got a Ceratosaurus first and foremost, which is peculiar because if you recall all of the sort of promo stuff that came out after the Super Bowl spot, you got a list of dinosaurs, and the ones highlighted in red were extinct, and one of them was Ceratosaurus. Does that mean that he's back on the island? I don't know. Maybe it's going to be like a surprise moment where they thought it was dead and then out of the bushes come, you know? So that might be a surprise that they have up their sleeve, and it looks identical to the dinosaur we see in Jurassic Park 3, which is fantastic. I am so excited for that figure. Next to him, we've got a Pachyrhinosaurus, which looks fantastic. I know there's been a lot of speculation about what that weird ceratopsian in the trailer was, and people said Pachyrhinosaurus, like that's what Colin Trevorrow or someone said, and I'm like, that looks nothing like a Pachyrhinosaurus. This one does, so maybe there is a Pachyrhinosaurus and that ceratopsian is meant to be something else, and Trevorrow or whoever said that was just a little confused. And then we've got the Metriacanthosaurus, Baryonyx, and Allosaurus, which we have all seen before in the leaked images, and then we've also got a Trike, an Ankylosaurus, and a Pteranodon, all of which look absolutely great. I cannot wait for this line to come out. I will be buying almost all of these, I guarantee it. And I can't wait to see the sort of gimmicks. We only have one side for them, which is unfortunate. So I'm not sure what to expect, if there's going to be screws or anything that we see. Hopefully not. The Allosaurus is oriented to the right this time rather than the left in the leaked pictures, and I do not see any screw holes on either side of those. So please, fingers crossed, none of that screw-hole garbage. Learn from Hasbro's mistakes, you know? Please, 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 please. And next up, we have got the sort of, I forget what they call this line, but, it's a Carnotaurus toy! Oh my gosh, that looks fantastic. I want like 6 of those things. Oh, beautiful. Looks identical to the dinosaur that we see in the movie. Looks like it's gonna have a fun gimmick. And it also calls back to Disney's dinosaur, which I think is so cool. It looks like we've also got another Baryonyx, size up, and then a Stegosaurus here. I'm not sure what material these things are made of, but I imagine for the gimmick's purposes, they're gonna be made out of plastic. I'm not sure if any of these dinosaurs that we're seeing here are gonna have the sort of real feel rubbery skin. Could be wrong, hopefully I'm wrong. I don't know. If someone else knows, let me know down in the comment section below. And next up, we have got the massive, amazing Mosasaurus toy that looks almost identical to the movie. Oh my gosh, this is insane. For 30 bucks, sign me up. I want this thing like now. I mean, wow. And if the leaked images are anything to go off of, this thing is gonna be massive. This is gorgeous stuff. Wow. This looks better than some of the Kenner stuff. There, I said it. I'm looking at my collection right now. This looks awesome, and I cannot wait to have this. And next up, we've got the so-called Thrash and Throw T-Rex. Now, released along with this image was a video showing the gimmick, and it looks like it does have stomping sound effects, just like the Stomp and Strike T-Rex, and roaring sound effects, and you sort of use the tail to trigger the mouth, and then like the Thrasher T-Rex from the Lost World, you can move the mouth back and forth, and as it's doing that, it throws whatever is in its mouth, which sounds kind of fun. Now, the only issue with this model is, unlike the Hasbro, it doesn't look like we'll be dealing with screw holes this time, but we are dealing with massive, massive seam lines. And I can understand why they engineered it that way. They need to have that sort of cutout for the gimmick to work. But at the same time, it's like, they did it in 1997 or whatever with the Thrasher T-Rex where you didn't have any seams. Why couldn't you do that with this one? But beyond that, I think it looks great, sculpturally speaking. It definitely has a Rexy vibe to it, which I think is awesome. And then we've also got an image here. I'm just kind of scrolling through what all I saved. This just looks like more Growler stuff here. We've also got the Stygimoloch and what looks like a Protoceratops. Is that going to be in the movie? I don't know. And back in the back there, you've got a Dimorphodon as well. So it looks like they didn't show all of their planned releases in that one photo. I'm not sure what's to the right of this Stygimoloch here. Oh, that must be the Gallimimus there. I'd like to see more of that guy. And then next to the Protoceratops, it looks like some sort of Nodosaur species. I'm not sure what. And then way in the back there, you've got some sort of red and purple critter, and I'm not entirely sure what to make of that guy. And then it looks like we've got the Baryonyx and the Ceratosaurus. I am not seeing screw holes on this side of the Ceratosaurus. Praise be to the higher up. Oh my gosh, yes. And then in the back, you've got what looks like a Dimorphodon, and I think that was hinted at on a leaked packaging thing, along with the Gallimimus. So I would like to see more of them. And finally, the breadwinner of the lineup, a massive Tyrannosaurus Rex figure. It doesn't look like this one has any seam lines or anything. And I looked online, it's like 3 feet long. Like 3 feet long! Oh my gosh, and it's supposed to have like the same thing as the Bull T-Rex where it can swallow the figures and you can retrieve them. Like, wow, 3 feet long. If this thing is real feel rubber skin, that would just be the breadwinner of the lineup, I gotta say. Yeah, it looks like you can move the arms and the legs. It's got a great paint job. Please, when it comes to manufacturing, don't lose this quality. Please, if you give us what you are showing us here, you will go down in history as the next best Jurassic Park toy manufacturer, Mattel. Please, make it happen. So, there you have it, guys. That's everything that was released today. Oh, wait, I've got one more thing. We've got some sort of baby dinosaurs that come in little eggs or something. This would be great for the kids and also for collectors if you like the cute aspects of it. They kind of remind me of the Funko Pops, but not quite. And also I think like Dinotopia back in the day made little stuffed dinosaurs that came in eggs. I think I had a few of those as a kid. But okay, that aside, that is everything that we have gotten from Mattel today. I'm sure they've got more planned for us, and once they do, you bet your bottom dollar I will be discussing it for you guys. And I don't know, I'm excited. I mean, looking at this stuff, I'm excited. April is when these things are slated to hit the shelves, and it cannot come soon enough for me. I will be going out hunting, finding them, and reviewing them for you here on Killer Shrew Fans Killer Toy Reviews. So don't go anywhere, don't forget to subscribe, and also let me know your thoughts down in the comments section below. I would love to hear what you all think of these models. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Means a lot. Yeah, don't forget to leave a comment down below, and I promise I will get back to doing more review videos for you guys right stat quick here. Just been a kind of hectic week, but I wanted to take a minute, discuss this exciting news, and hear your guys' thoughts on it. Alright, that's going to do it for me. Killer Shrew Fan out.